Good evening and welcome back to live flight action down at East Midlands Airport for a Thursday night cargo stream. Just bear with us while we pack a few things away. It's bitterly cold this evening. The wind has picked up, so just tying a few things down, making sure everything's properly insulated. And good evening to everybody that's already watching us. And hello Matthew in the chats. In terms of camera, we're just configuring a Panasonic setup at the minute. A mix between a Panasonic and a Sony. So just turning the messing around with a few settings. Just bear with me. Okay, just make sure I've got access to everything. So parked in front of us there is the DHL A300 earlier this evening. See if we can get on the radar and have a look at any movements. Yeah, so a few delays this evening on the inbound cargo flights. The 747 was due in just after 5 o'clock this evening, hence why we pushed the stream slightly further back. That's now due in just before 7 p.m. In the next 50 minutes or so, we should see that one arrive here into East Midlands. Currently just south of Bonn in Germany. So that one is routing straight overhead Antwerp, across the English Channel into England and routing up directly into East Midlands. A couple of imminent arrivals though. We've got the Beach King Air 250. That one has made its way down from Barrow in Furness, making its way onto final for runway 27. Just bear with us while we adjust that equipment around. So hopefully we've got a full view of runway 27 now. And hopefully the stream's coming across clear. It just froze up on our screens a few minutes ago. So that's Beach King Air making its way down onto runway 27 now. Following that in is the Jet 2 service in from Lanzarote. It's operated by 737. 24 years of age, delivered in 2000 to its first operator. Registration on that one ending Hotel Charlie. So the temperature is dropping at East Midlands at the minute, around about 3 degrees, and the early mist that we had in the morning is starting to roll back in again. Let's just have a look around and catch that Beach King as it vacates runway 27. Hello again, Polly. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Slightly colder than Tuesday's stream. Apologies for any sort of movements. Just trying to get the gloves out of the pocket. It's like Beach King there just vacating from runway 27. As you can see, the mist is starting to roll in now. The cloud base is relatively low as well when you check the meters earlier. Scheduled to be, or forecasted to go to be around 300 feet here at East Midlands. So, in terms of catching those arrivals, you may not see them till the very last minute. But we'll keep an eye out nevertheless. And hello again, Sam. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Hopefully we're still on. Just all seemed to drop out a few minutes ago, so let me know if you're seeing the picture all clear and well. So that jet to on final approach into East Midlands now. As I say, that cloud base is hindering things at the minute. So once that does make its way over the threshold, we should be able to pick it up. Just have a pan back across to the runway there. Just making its way down at the top of the screen now. We're try and keep our best. Try our best to keep up close with all the arrivals tonight. Very wobbly touchdown now on that jet too. So hopefully we won't have any dropouts tonight. We've got that modified data solution there. Which hopefully means we can keep streaming continuously without having to stop and restart to change the battery over. We'll try and last as long as we can tonight. The temperature is considerably dropping, especially with the wind. Got a lot of wind chill on the equipment tonight. We just need to keep that nice and dry and safe. We're all caught up, so should be fine. Nevertheless, we'll keep an eye on it. So we'll get back to the chat in just a few minutes once this jet 2 vacates down for the taxiway. Flight time on that one tonight is around 4 hours and 20 minutes at the point of touching down at East Midlands. Next aircraft on final approach is the DHL service in from JFK. We'll keep an eye on the aerologic 777. Well, nothing is pinging it. It looks like it's just about to start pushing back. Yeah, that one is pushing back now. Let's just have a look on the radar, see how far that 76 is. Just have a quick panic off where that one is on fire, and we'll get straight back to it. The aerologic 777 there pushing back off its stand. Just keep that one for a couple of seconds as that DHL service in from JFK continues its approach. And as you rightly say, that 777 back off to Brussels this evening. So just keep an eye on the aerologic and on the final approach as well. That's 767 just breaking through that low cloud burst now, so quickly climb back across to that one. Again, just a slight bit of a wobble with the wind here down at East Midlands. Not a very strong one, just a slight crosswind. Just enough to settle that wing ever so slightly on touchdown. So thank you to everybody who's joining us again this evening, to all you returning subscribers. And thank you for joining on the chat. Our second stream of the week down here at East Midlands. First being Tuesday of this week. If you missed any of that, do definitely go back and have a look. Started just a bit later this evening. We're keeping a track on the 747 from Muscat. That was delayed on its departure by about an hour or so. We just pushed the stream back ever so slightly. But it means we don't have that gap in arriving and departing traffic, so we'll just keep the stream pretty much continuous for the time being anyway. Hopefully nothing drops off. I think it was a bit quiet on the departures, but arrivals tended to be more frequent this evening. So that's 767 is located in the 27 and it's straight on to stand. We've just got all our hands full of it. So we'll get back on the chat as soon as we can and joining with you on that as well. We've got one hand over the tripod, keeping warm, and one on the arm, making sure the shots are as steady as it can be. So just fix up at that point. So 767 just passing into this there. I think for that aerologic is Interest there anytime soon. It's all a little bit dark this far out. Nice. And a bit of difficulty struggling to adjust. There it is. So the image on screen is a lot brighter than you can currently see there, innit? So just having a bit of difficulty with my eyes adjusting to the lights in front of me from the screens and the darkness of the abyss, as it were, in front of us. So we'll fix on that football style, make its way down to runway 27 now. First departure over to Brussels this evening. Then we get the shot on. There we go. So let's just have a quick look at everything else that's happening at East Midlands this evening. So that's 1A747. Just passing overhead Brussels now. Another 40 minutes or so before we see that one arrive. Just going to put the gloves back on. That wind chill is absolutely bitter. So they want to, as I said, just passing overhead Brussels now, making its way over to the UK. The Jet 2 service in from Gran Canaria, which was due in at 5:30, just landed at the start of the stream. Following that was the DHL service in from New York, operated by that 767. The cargo jet service, operated by a different aircraft that was on the stream earlier this week. Looks like that one may be a new addition to the fleet. Looking at the picture on the flight radar, looks like a recent conversion, but maybe mistaken on that one. If you've got any details, let me know. But that cargo jet still over the North Atlantic, making its way over to the coast of Ireland, passing over Northern Ireland, routing down over Liverpool and into East Midlands, about an hour or so before we see that one touch down here. So that's 767, gradually making its, 777, gradually making its way down to runway 27. A lot of 7s and 6s rebounded this evening. But the visibility is still quite good. We can still see the majority of the airfield in front of us. But as that mist does roll in, we may struggle to keep focus once the aircraft gets to a certain point. But hopefully it's still coming through strong. And apologies for any slight movement on the image. That wind just buffering the camera and the tripod ever so slightly. Just got a few bits to keep the frost off the equipment this evening. So the wind just picking at that as well. So on to that 777 takes off, we'll have another look at the inbounds and outbounds for this evening. We managed something briefly throughout the day, just have a look at any changes to the schedule. We'll have a bit of a closer look, more in-depth look, in just a minute. So next aircraft to depart is that Aerologic 777. just going straight off into the cloud there. Cloud base is a lot lower than it was earlier in the week, given the change in weather. But in front of us, it's that DHL service from New York just beginning unloading. Forward cargo door there just being opened up. I'm not really sure that the front had locked up properly. So the mist in front of us just taking a slight edge off the vibrancy of the image there. So let's just keep focused on that 7.6 for a couple of minutes as we watch it being unloaded this weekend. As we were saying just before that 777 took off, the cargo boat service in from Cincinnati, about 50 minutes out. Other services following this evening, the Jet 2 service in from Tenerife, the RVL service in from the Isle of Man again, operated by that Cessna. A few other delays to this evening service with the Chewy in from Brecon area. Was due in at 7:15, now due in at just before 5 to 8. Jet 2 service from Future Insurer also suffering a slight delay around 24 minutes. It was due in at 7:20, now due in just before 7:45. Maersk service in from Cologne, due in at 7:20. It's not pinging up on the radar yet, so we may see that one, we may not see that one this evening. Services after that though, so just before the Jet 2 service from Future Insurer, should be that service in from Lanzarote. 2 services in from Lanzarote, sorry, Chewy service in from Lanzarote, due before 20 to 8, just before 20 to 8, and that Jet 2 service also from Lanzarote, due in just before 8:05. The Airlogic 777 inbound from Leipzig, just waiting for that one to start tipping up. And then services in from Tenerife, operated by Ryanair, and UPS service in from Philadelphia, operated by the 767, and the service in from Reykjavik, again operated by that 757, as I did earlier in this week's stream. So departures tend to be a bit further on in the evening. Of course, we had that Aerologic 777 depart just a few moments ago. We have the Swiftair ATR scheduled at 5 to 7, so in the next 30 minutes or so. Maersk 767 off to Cologne, scheduled for 8:15. Ryanair service to Tenerife, slightly delayed to 10 to 9. And the cargo jet service back out to Cincinnati at 20 to 9. So depending on how cold we get in tonight's stream, the weather's taking a bit of a drop. The temperature's taking a bit of a drop this evening. So we'll try and stick it out as best we can. But depending on how cold we get, we have to just dip out slightly earlier. Downward hope. We'll keep it on. We'll try and keep as warm as we can though. So let's have a look. And thank you again to everybody who's joining us from East Midlands this evening. It's good to have you all with us again. So just keeping an eye on that radar now. They want to just approaching the south coast. Another 25-30 minutes by the time that one arrives at East Midlands. I should expect that within around 7 o'clock. Just chuck our gloves back on. We'll have a quick pan across that DHL stand this evening. We'll put the weather aircraft on stand. So just try that back there. That's that DHL A300 which arrived early this afternoon. One of the few things still operating for DHL. And the 767 in the background there. The rest of the stand is relatively empty this evening. Here the passenger apron down there. Again, relatively quiet. No cargo focus this evening. The airfield relatively calm as well. So not much action until we see that one and a couple of the other services arrive with us in the next 25 minutes or so. In front of us, that 767 again offboarding, inbound from JFK. So thank you to everybody who's returning to East Midlands this evening. If you joined us following Tuesday's stream, thank you very much. And if you subscribe following Tuesday's stream and watching us this evening as well, thank you very much for supporting us. If you're a returning subscriber, been with us from the get-go, as it were, very warm welcome to you this evening as well. And if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome to the live flight action streams from currently at East Midlands Airport. This is our third stream of the year from East Midlands Airport. We did one last week, I think it's right anyway, one last week, and this is our second of this week. So thank you very much to everybody who's joining us. It's great to see how fast the channel is growing and how quick it's picking up momentum. With just a few streams that we've done down here at East Midlands. We just passed 700 subscribers. I think we've achieved just over 125,000 watch hours as well, all in all. So it does seem to be really gaining momentum. So thank you again to everybody who's making that happen. Aircraft just intercepting runway 27 a bit further down. It is that early inbound beach kick. We can focus on it. Looks like it's making its way back up runway 27. So the window's slightly changed direction, so the runway may have changed operation. It's throttling up down there on the runway. We're just making a shorter takeoff. So 27 doesn't look like it's needing to make any moves to that runway this evening. Disappearing straight off into that low-level mist. So the wind does feel constant in direction. It's slightly buffering those earlier arrivals at Jet 2737 at 767 on touchdown, so just a slight crosswind. So hopefully we maintain operation on 27 this evening. And hello Dylan, very good evening to you as well. definitely is dropping off with that wind chill, the temperature. Just keeping an eye on that map to see if any movements. And you've got the A400, or the RAF A400 just passing overhead. Shame that cloud base is too low, otherwise we'd have been able to capture that one. So that one 747 just passing south of Stevenage now, about 20 minutes out from East Midlands. Let's see the temperature on. It says about 3 degrees at the minute. That wind chill has definitely taken its toll. Just hear that A400 overhead. That cloud base is just too low there to see anything above us. So your plans down at East Midlands next week, Dylan? You say you're down from Monday all the way through till Friday. You got anything good planned? So that DHL cargo still looking quite sparse, albeit with the 767 in the foreground there. So we can pan across to take a look at the other aircraft. So those cargo bins presumably being unloaded. Okay, Dylan. Yeah. Hopefully the weather's not too bad next week. What plans have you got? Are you just are you spotting or anything special planned? Good evening to you as well, Amrat. Thank you very much for joining us. So that one quickly making its way up to East Midlands, just passing overhead Northampton. So hopefully in the next 10 minutes or so, that one should be turning on to final. Looks like we've also got that Jet 2 service in from Tenerife. Just passing overhead crew, routing down over Stoke-on-Trent, Utoxeter and into East Midlands. And shortly following that, you'll see that RVL Cessna Caravan. Yeah, routing just a few miles behind that Jet 2 737. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, some really good spots to get the One Air aircraft arriving into East Midlands, especially if you're staying further down the other end of the airport. You've probably been down that way many times before. That's quite a good spotting location to get close to them as well once they come onto stand. We'll keep an eye on the weather for next week as well and schedule a few screens in. So if you are out and about at the airport during the night or as it gets dark, let us know. So that'll be a cargo door now closed on the 767. If you're just monitoring the chat, keep a focus on that forward cargo door as we await the arrival of that One Air 747. And as Dylan said, G Uniform November Echo Tango. Making its way from Muscat this evening. Airframe for this also. 33 years of age, developed in 1991. And it's probably well to see it still adorned with its ATC livery as well. The One Air livery quickly put over to get it entered into service with One Air. I don't think that one's been fully resprayed yet. It might be quite a while before that happens. You definitely keep an eye on the streams, Dylan, and you get to see what time we're around. Hopefully the weather stays dry enough. I don't think it's forecast to be too bad next week. So it looks like after that one arrives into East Midlands, we'll see that Jet 2 service in from Tenerife. It's operated by an 11-year-old 737. It looks like that one's been retrofitted with the winglets as well. I think most of the, well, many of the Jet 2 737s are making that transition and to have the winglets retrofitted, especially on the older airframes. Hopefully making those older models slightly more fuel efficient to keep up with their Airbus counterparts. So it's still relatively muddy underfoot here at East Midlands. You say the slight bit of frost forming on the ground, nothing too severe. So that's 747, about 5 minutes out now as it makes its way up towards East Midlands. It's just passing east of Syston in Leicestershire. So it should hopefully be number 1 on final, followed by that jet to 737 in from Tenerife. So we'll just keep a focus on that DHL 767 in front of us. I'm going to get some hand warmers out, I think. Let's get those all powered on. Keep ourselves warm. So the ops vehicles just making their way across runway 27. So just a bit too far a distance to pick up on camera. Let's see how low that cloudburst really is once that 747 makes its way down towards runway 27. Hopefully not too low so we can get a good shot of it arriving in. So thanks to everybody who's joined us so far this evening on our second stream of the week from down here at East Midlands. It's definitely a lot colder tonight than it was earlier in the week. It was still cold but relatively pleasant on Tuesday. But nevertheless, we're out here again bringing you all of this evening's cargo action. So that once that 747 does arrive, it should make full use of the runway. Now we should see it pass relatively close to us. It'll then turn off and vacate and make its way down towards the threshold for runway 27 where it parks up on the ramps down there just at the side of the UPS sheds a bit further down the airfield. So you won't be able to catch that one being a loaded bit from this vantage point anyway, but we'll keep on it as it makes its way down towards the stand. So hopefully the next minute or so we'll see that one breaking through the cloud. And we'll just leave that 767 in preparation for it doing so. So the airfield nicely lit again this evening. The visibility, even though it's a bit diminished in the distance, we've still got full visibility of the runway here. That cloud base definitely is dropping. 737 just making its way down at the top of your screens, hopefully. The 747 Infra must touching down onto runway 27 at East Midlands Airport this evening. A flight time of just over 7.5 hours. Vacating onto the taxiway there as it makes its way down the length of the airfield back towards its stand for the evening. So that jet to service in from Tenerife this evening, just making its descent onto runway 27. And the 10747 disappearing into the mist now, which is rolling in here at East Midlands. Camera just doing a bit of a better job than my eyes of keeping track of that 747. You just about see it on the rescue side of that jet to service in from Tenerife. The RVL Caravan in from the Isle of Man on final lap for runway 27. And the 10747 turning into its stand for the evening. So we'll just catch that, stick with that jet to as it turns into the terminal area there. And across and catch the line there. Oh, that's Cessna Caravan. Relatively short flights on that service in from the Isle of Man this evening. Just shy of a 50-minute hop across. And pinging up for departing now from East Midlands is the Swift Air ATR 72 back down to Exeter this evening. ATR just making its way out in the distance. So you'll be able to pick up on your screen as well, that mist just gradually rolling in. You can just about see it under the apron lights there. So we'll just stick with that RVL aircraft as we await the departure of the Swift Air ATR. And hello so much to everybody in the chat who's just joining us down at East Midlands this evening as well. Good to have you all. So next to the part will be the Swift Air ATR going to the exit this evening. Disappeared off straight into the cloud. Just checking on the progress of that 767. Looks like the majority of that cargo has now been offloaded. Just waiting to start the loading process after its outbound journey this evening. So next inbound aircraft should be that cargo jet 767, just making its way to route overhead Leek, Ashbourne and into East Midlands. That one's about 15 minutes out now. And please feel share to this evening's stream from East Midlands. The more watchers, the merrier. As soon as that cargo jet 767 makes its way onto its final pitch. We'll switch over and watch that one in. For the time being, the DHL ramp still relatively quiet for the time being. 767 just waiting for its next lot of cargo to be loaded on. And just a few delays to the other inbound services this evening to East Midlands. The Chewy service from Gran Canaria. With a delay of around 40 minutes, so should see that one just before 8 PM. But just before that, it will be the Jet 2 service in from Futureventures. The next 30 minutes or so, we should see that one arrive with us. That Maersk service in from Cologne hasn't materialised, it looks like, so we probably won't be seeing that one this evening. But services following the Chewy and Jet 2 in from the Canaries. Services in from Lanzarote are operated again by Chewy and Jet 2. The Chewy due in just before 20 to 8, and the Jet 2 service in from Lanzarote due in at just before 10 past 8. Also shown up on the arrivals is the Aerologic 777 inbound from Leipzig, and that's due in just after 10 past 8. Ryanair service in from Tenerife, and that UPS service in from Philadelphia, all due in within the next hour or so. The 757 service, DHL 757 service in from Reykjavik, delayed by about 50 minutes or so. So we'll probably stick down here at East Midlands for the next hour or so to catch those arrivals, as the temperature is dropping quite rapidly. It's getting quite chilly out here tonight. So we'll stick around for those arrivals, and then we'll make our way home. We'll be around for the next hour or so. So thank you again to everybody who's joined us this evening from East Midlands. If you haven't already done so, please do consider subscribing. It's massively helped us out over the past couple of weeks. I've seen a lot of people joining the channel. So thank you very much to everybody who's done so, and also to everybody in the chat this evening who's returned to see Thursday night action down at East Midlands Airport. So good to have you in the chat again. So we'll keep an eye out on the weather next week as well. We're still making a few revisions to the version timetable that we have for streaming. Hopefully we should be able to publish something in the next couple of weeks, bringing a more structure to the streams from down here at East Midlands. We'll also look at bringing more airports on board as well. There are a few other locations around the airport that we'll hopefully be visiting over the coming weeks as well, so we'll keep you posted on that one. But thank you again for joining us down at East Midlands this evening. So that cargo jet 767 Around 7 minutes out now from touching down here at East Midlands, just passing north of Derby, routing towards Nottingham, and then making a right turn onto its final approach. Just a bit of detail on that cargo jet aircraft, 27 years of age, delivered in 1997, and it looks like that one has predominantly been Canadian based, like a change in aircraft to the regular one we see here at East Midlands, mainly operating out of Ottawa. So the wind is definitely picking up here at East Midlands. The wind chill is quite cold. Colder than I expected anyway. So depending on how quickly the temperature drops again, we're probably on the stream in around 40 to 60 minutes. The majority of those arrivals are due just after 8 PM. So slightly shorter stream tonight than it was on Tuesday. We're the elements of the weather, unfortunately, this evening not being as favourable as it was on Tuesday. And do let me know as well in terms of scheduling the streams. We've been scheduling them on the day in respect to just monitoring arrivals and departures. But let me know if you'd see any benefit in scheduling those a bit further out. We tend to do it maybe 24 to 12 hours in advance, mainly monitoring the weather. And as I say, keeping an eye on that traffic as well to make sure we're not out here for too long. There's not a lot to watch, which is why we've pushed this evening's stream back just a bit later than it was on Tuesday. Main focus was on catching that one 747 on earlier. And there wasn't a lot of traffic before that. The only other aircraft in around that time was the Jet 2 service that we saw touching down just before it. Definitely, Andy. Once those lights at evening start to roll in. Hopefully we can keep the stream going a lot longer. Definitely pay off having a bit more warmth as well, a bit more warmth and light. Definitely hope it's warmer over the next few weeks. It's a bit of a challenge for the equipment to keep up as well. The cold tends to eat into the battery power a lot. I've got a couple of measures in place just to keep them warm, but it'll definitely help once those nights get a bit lighter and warmer as well. So apologies for the lack of action for the time being. We're just waiting on that 767 to make an appearance. Just keeping on that DHL 767 in front of us. Looks like they've just taken a quick break from unloading. So just a couple of minutes now till we see that 767 break through the cloud base here at East Midlands. Quick pan across. Catch that one as it breaks through. Apologies for the darkness there. Should just be able to see it at the top of your screens now, making its way down onto 27. Just affecting the quality of that a little bit. The colours when it gets it. Just pan down to better shots of that carriage at 76 as it vacates. So the cargo jet 767 touching down and taxiing in now, inbound from Cincinnati this evening. Flight time of just over 7 hours and 45 minutes by the time it arrived on stand. We've just secured an aircraft now. So we'll stick with that 767 for the next few minutes while we watch that one being unloaded. So that cargo jet service in from Cincinnati there delayed just under an hour from its original scheduled touchdown time of 6:30. Next to arrive in there at East Midlands is the Chewy service in from Lanzarote, operated by a 737 MAX. 6 years of age on the aircraft. So we'll stick with that 767 in front of us until the MAX breaks through the cloud race here. And then following that, Chewy 737 MAX will be the Jet 2 service here from Future Ventura. That Jet 2 just passing overhead Northampton now. So around 10 minutes out. It's just breaking through the clouds, so we'll pan across and catch that one as it arrived in. Total flight time of around 3 hours and 50 minutes on this evening's service in from Lanzarote. following the next inbound Jet 2 service. Order the Q service from Gran Canaria. That one's about 15 minutes out, 15 to 20 minutes out. So it looks like the ground crews are poised next to that earlier inbound cargo jet service. So keep an eye on that one from where we are, pan across as soon as there's anything to have a look at. Back onto that DHL open. The ground crew is just getting into position there. That upper cargo door now fully open. And if you know what it's carrying this evening, hopefully we should see those lower cargo doors open up as well. The rear cargo door is just being prepared for as they carry out the ground inspection. It's interesting to see just how much cargo those 767s do hold. And also how quickly they unload and reload those aircraft in the Tuesday stream. The previous cargo jet aircraft that was in, I think that was turned around within a couple of hours. Landed in from Cincinnati. Quickly load up and then making its outbound journey on the stream as well, all within a couple of hours. So relatively rapid turnaround on the ground. So the temperature is still dropping here. We've probably got a good half an hour or so left on the stream, but we'll probably end with the arriving 777, the Aerologic 777 in from Leipzig. That one is just pressing in just overhead Chelmsford at the minute, so about 25 minutes out. Next inbound aircraft will be that Jet 2 service inbound service from Fuerteventura. That one is just about to turn onto its final approach here into East Midlands. So the next 2 or 3 minutes we'll see that one touching down. And the next service in from Gran Canaria, operated by another Chewy 737 MAX. Just a year old on that one, less than a year old, delivered in May 2024. Touching down in the next 10 minutes or so. So the rear of that 767, unloading of the rear cargo on that 767 now well underway. Just a quick pan across and have a look at the front. Still waiting to be unloaded there. So crew operating on the other side on the upper deck, and the lower cargo deck at the rear there. And thank you to everybody who's joined us this week on either stream, or if you joined us on both streams, thank you very much for joining us from down here at East Midlands. A bit of a testing week in terms of testing equipment, predominantly this week. And, got the issue of the battery sorted out after Tuesday's stream, so we're fully operating on a dedicated power source now, so there should be no further interruptions to the image. No need to break out over stream to change the batteries, and hopefully the audio is a lot more stable as well. We don't have any further audio interruptions. Thank you for sticking with us and helping to improve the stream as well. All your comments are very much appreciated, and your assistance in letting us know about any issues with the stream. We're just panning across now as we await that Jet 2 service in from Futureventura. A flight time of around 4 hours and 10 minutes. and just vacating onto the taxiway down to the passenger terminal. So just a couple of minutes out now is that Chewy service from Gran Canaria. Flight time of around 4 hours and 5 minutes by the time it touches down here at East Midlands. As I say, that aircraft, inbound aircraft, is just under a year old, delivered in May 2024. So one of the newer ones in the Chewy fleet. As that head cuts off, let's just pan across to the cargo that sort of signals that unloading continues. Across the front of that aircraft. It's conducting final ground checks there. Dedicates outbound journey. That wind's still giving a relative chill to tonight's stream. So the temperature's not too bad. The wind chill is definitely making it feel a lot colder. That mist still lingering around in the distance as well. The cloud base not really shifting at all, still relatively low. So that Chewy service in from Gran Canaria, just a couple of minutes from touching down here. As soon as that starts to break through the cloud base, we'll pan across and catch that one as it arrives onto runway 27. In the meantime, let's pan across, continue capturing the loading of that 767 in front of us. And the next aircraft inbound to East Midlands is that Aerologic 777 in from Leipzig this evening. That one is around 10 minutes out now. And just a couple of minutes behind that 777 is the Jet 2 service in from Lanzarote. So next inbound aircraft will be that Chewy service in from Gran Canaria. Stick on a lower shot to runway 27 now. flight time of that inbound Chewy service, just under 4 hours and 10 minutes. So that's Aerologic, just passing west of Market Harbour now, making its way to towards Leicester, routing up towards Leicester and then into East Midlands. So that Chewy just vacating the taxiway there onto the passenger apron. Disappears behind the sheds. Oh, take a look at that cargo jet aircraft. Majority of that cargo, the rear of the aircraft has now been unloaded. And the fuel trucks moving into position to refuel our aircraft for its inbound journey. So that one is back off to Cincinnati this evening. Looks like if we just pan across and try and get the registration of that 767 partner states. Both aircraft on standby, departing to Cincinnati this evening. Both with the similar scheduled departures, just 10 minutes apart. That Cincinnati, cargo jet service departed to Cincinnati 22:09, and the DHL 767 at 10:09. As I say, the next couple of inbounds will probably be the last ones on tonight's stream, so we can go and get warm. That wind just slightly catching us off guard. But thank you to everybody who stayed with us tonight over the past couple of hours. Almost a couple of hours. We're streaming for about an hour and 50 minutes or so this evening. Thank you to everybody who's participated in the chat as well this evening. Especially everybody who's just joining us for the first time, but also to everybody who's returning as well. Thank you for making each other feel very warm and welcome whilst we stream down at East Midlands this evening. So hopefully over the next couple of weeks, as we continue these streams from East Midlands, we start to gain a bit more traction in terms of our audience. So we'll potentially be looking for some moderators in the chat as well. So if anybody is interested in operating as a moderator for us, do let us know in the comments, and we'll have a look at that later. We'll get in contact with you. Hopefully we can maintain the trajectory we're on in growing the channel. I'm really pleased with how far it's gone over the past couple of weeks, and the interest that people have shown in the activity down here in East Midlands as well. I would like to make this our base for our live streams. Really give everybody a perspective of the action that happens down here at East Midlands Airport. Now we've got a few other airports that we'd like to go and stream from as well, and of course we'll bring you along to all those streams with us. Everybody's support is very much appreciated as we continue to build and grow the channel. And hello again to everybody who's just joining us in the chat this evening. Welcome back to East Midlands for the second time this week. On the arriving 777, just about breaking through that cloud base now, so pan across quickly and catch that one. The Aerologic 777 now touching down from Leipzig this evening. A flight time of around 1 hour and 20 minutes by the time it arrived here at East Midlands. I'll stick with this one as it vacates from runway 27. Onto its stand. Inbound aircraft to arrive. Here's that Jet 2 service. Inbound from Lanzarote this evening, flight time around 4 hours. By the time it touches down here at East Midlands. So a quickly just put across the aerobatic 777. Using that as well to start. Just disappointing. 767 there. That particular airframe is 14 years of age, first delivered in 2010. So the ground crew should start to arrive quite quickly to tend to that one. Now we'll just pan across and catch the Jet 2 service. Locating runway 27 there. And we'll keep on for just one final arrival this evening. The Ryanair service in from Tenerife, operated by that 737 MAX. And delivered in January 2022, so 3 years of age on that airframe. So as we're arriving at that final inbound aircraft on tonight's stream, the Aerologic ground crew, so Aerologic there, just making their way across the airfield. Cargo.76 being prepared for its outbound journey now. All that cargo just making its way on board. And that Ryanair 737 MAX on its final approach into East Midlands this evening. So that's the level of that Ryanair. Ryanair service in from Tenerife, just vacating runway 270. Total flight time of around 4 hours. Around 18 minutes by the time it touched down at East Midlands this evening. So that Ryanair service is the final inbound aircraft on tonight's stream. Thank you very much to everybody who's joined us here from East Midlands this evening. And a very warm welcome to all of these subscribers to the channel and to all those returning subscribers as well. Thank you very much for joining in with tonight's live stream. We'll leave you with those pictures of that cargo jet 767 as it's loaded up for its return journey back out to Cincinnati. And again, thank you very much. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing and turn on those notifications so you can get notified whenever we're down here at East Midlands live streaming. I hope you all have a very good evening. We're off to get warm now. So thank you very much for joining us again, and we'll see you on the next stream. Thank you very much.